You are a person that is extremely bright. You are, good organizer. You have high energy. You are an action person. You take, and she has a cat at her feet, which is interesting. But I'm not sure if you're into cats, but she does have a cat at her feet, and she's a woman who's very warm and very friendly. Likes to have people around her. She takes care of everybody. So that's who's representing you right now, or your energy at the moment. The immediate future card is the Six of Swords. And what the Six of Swords tells me is that you're moving from one situation to another. It's been kind of a rough few months for you. But you're moving out of that. It shows a man with a person in the boat with six swords on the boat, and he's rowing the boat to an island, and that kind of represents, pretty much what's happening with you in your life right now. You're moving from a bad situation to a much better one. The card here that represents your current situation is the Knight of Swords, and it shows that you're swiftly going to be resolving these issues that you've had in the recent past. And you're going to take decisive action. You're not going to waste any time. You're ready to move on. And I keep seeing this like the overall theme, that you're just moving on to something better. Okay, the next card is your environment, and it's the Seven of Cups. That kind of relates to the Three of Swords that we were talking about earlier. Seven of Cups shows that you have everything around you that implicates that, you have everything that you need, but there's still maybe a sense of dissatisfaction, like you're wanting to achieve more. And it sounds like you want to do that with, having a new relationship. So it's just showing that, you have all these options. Actually, things are looking very good for you as far as, going into, a new relationship or new career. But I do see that there's still, some goals that you still want to reach and you haven't yet. Knight of Cups is, that's the next card in the deck, and that shows that you are likely, and I think that also relates to your love relationship. It'll be a very romantic relationship. It'll be very fulfilling. You'll feel like it's very different than the last relationship you had. The future card I'm getting is the Nine of Swords, and it's usually not a great card, but in this case, I think this has more to, it's not about your circumstances, but it has more to do with you. You are tend to worry about things, or when things go too well, you kind of wait for the other shoe to drop, kind of thing. So, yeah, you're kind of like, well, things are going too well. It can't go this well. Something's got to happen next. And so it's telling you not to do that. It says not to worry. Everything I'm seeing on your spread is showing me that everything's in your favor right now. You're doing extremely well. The thing that I think that you need to be, I think, be wary of is just your own thoughts, because you don't want to have negative thoughts and then have it manifest. So, yeah, I'm going to do another spread just to see your career situation a little more clearly, because I wasn't picking that up that much in the. So. I was picking up more on the love life in this spread. I'm going to do probably the same spread again since it looks like we have some time. Okay, all right. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I have in the section that represents you, I see the Page of Swords, which is crossed by the Two of Wands. What that's telling me is that currently you're kind of in an entry level position right now. But you're wanting to advance. I don't know what you do for a living, but whatever it is that you're doing, you haven't even closely reached the pinnacle of your career yet. So, and then I do see the Queen of Swords in your immediate past. She's somebody that was a mentor to you. This is usually a woman who's very intellectual, who is, I think, more of a teacher or a guide rather than, somebody that, she's not like a mother figure. She's more somebody that's like a career mentor. And this is somebody that's guided you into this career field. And then the card that's underneath the central cards is the Ace of Pentacles. It's telling me that you started in a new job, and so things are still pretty exciting. They're going to work out. Card that's over these cards is the Four of Wands. You're going to reach stability and in this career field, and it'll be you'll get into the groove pretty quickly. It'll be pretty satisfying pretty quick. You'll like the job. The immediate future shows the Page of Wands. That means you're going to do what you need to do to reach. You will do what you need to do to reach your goals in this new career field. I don't see you changing jobs right now. I see more that you've started in a new job, and you're going to move forward for a while in this new job. Okay, Five of Wands is really interesting. This is kind of your current situation. There is some issues with this job. I don't know if it's off. In the impression I'm getting is office politics. There's some office politics and some gossiping involved. And they're telling me to let you know that to be wary of that. Don't get involved with the backbiting in the office politics in your current job. So there's some gossips where you're at. And there's some jealousy too. So it's just just keep away from all that. The next card is the Justice card. That's actually a major arcana card. And do you work in law or something to do with that, or insurance, or not sure what your career field is, but whatever you're doing involves a lot of rules and regulations. And they say, so it's just to be mindful of that, and stay very clear about what your job purpose is. Don't get involved with all the other crazy stuff that's going on around you. There is the King of Cups. This is somebody, I think this actually might be, you might actually meet your new love relationship at your job. He'll either be a client or somebody that is going to be, coming into your life through the work that you're doing. So that's pretty exciting. I'm getting the sense he's going to be a client. He's not going to be somebody that you work with. So I do get the Four of Swords. That's your future card. The Four of Swords tells me that Um, you're going to feel some sort of, um, it's not that you're worrying, but just that you're trying to find balance, between your your career and the other things that you have going on in your life, your family, and then also your love relationships. Ultimately what it's telling me is don't get swept up into the love relationship. Make sure you have like a healthy balance between that and your career and everything else. But you're a very smart person, so I know you'll do well with that. I still got about 10 more minutes, so do you have any other questions for me? So you've had this on again, off again relationship with somebody, and you're kind of wondering where what your status is with them, or where you're going with them. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do a shorter spread for that one. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, I pulled out 5 cards, and okay, this man is very authoritative. I got the Emperor here. This is a man who's large and in charge, okay? He knows what he wants and he's going after it. And he's got a lot of things going on, so that could be part of the reason why things haven't progressed. And the Seven of Cups came up again, so yeah, it's telling me that there's some dissatisfaction with this current, I think arrangement or situation you have with this individual. He is somebody that I think sometimes can be very romantic, and other times he's just too busy. So I do see the Star card here as well. What the Star card is telling me is that this was a predestined relationship. You've had a past life connection with this man, and that's why you feel kind of like this karmic connection with him. But there's kind of like there's some background situations going on with him, which is why things haven't progressed. I do see with the Knight of Cups that it is likely you two may get together again. But in your previous spread, I saw that you had the potential for the new man, the man that was the Knight of Pentacles. So you have a choice here. You can either go with the Emperor, the guy that's has the guy that you've been with, or you can try things out with the new guys. But that's a choice that you have to make. The cards doesn't really show me either way that either relationship will be better than the other. I do see the Queen of Pentacles. You're being very practical in this, in assessing your love situation. You want to do what's going to be best for you in the long run. You're assessing all of your options, and the Seven of Cups, shows me that as well. That you're assessing all of your options. You're thinking about things. You're not like, really super like satisfied with where you're at right now. But you do see some good options for you, and I do see you having to make a choice between the new guy and the old guy. And like I said, it's just I'm not seeing bad or good with either one. I'm just seeing that it's just a choice, and we always say go with your heart, but in this time you're going to also go with your head. You're going to think about who's going to give you the best return for your investment. Okay. Yeah. So Yes, I can check into that. I'm gonna do another we have about 5 more minutes, so, I have some time. Okay. So, do you have children, or you just don't have any right now and you want more, or you want, you have 2 kids, but you want more? Oh, you have 4. Oh, wow, okay. And you want more? Okay, all right, we can see. Yeah, okay, we'll see what happens. Um, okay. Actually, I think it's a good possibility you may have one more. I have the Ten of Pentacles. That usually indicates abundance. So, I do see a little bit of struggle with this, getting pregnant again, because you've already had several children and you're getting older, and it's not going to be as easy. It's going to be a difficult pregnancy, but I do see you having at least one more. So yeah, it looks the cards are in your favor in this one. Uh, so anyway, any last questions or concerns before we wrap this up? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we can. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna do another shorter spread for that one. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Here's what I'm seeing with her. She's been very sad about not have her dad not being in her life right now, and she feels like she's in limbo. I see the Hanged Man. Like she doesn't quite know where she stands, with this relationship with her father. And there's the Eight of Swords, which shows me there was great disappointment and anxiety over this for quite a few years, actually. Now, I do see things shifting, however. The Nine of Pentacles it looks like her father is going to start taking responsibility, and he is going to start making attempts to. And I also see the Lovers card, which in this case doesn't really mean lovers. It means him having to make a decision. And I think in this case, because you have the Nine of Pentacles, he's going to make the right decision. And he's going to try to do what he can to make up for, kind of the disappointing few years that she's had, where her father wasn't really in her life. So, it starts off kind of ugly looking, but then it gets a lot better. I think he's going to start becoming a man, owning up to his responsibilities, and he's going to do this monetarily as well as emotionally. He'll start paying for some things for her, and maybe helping her, with things that she needs for school and things like that. But he is faced with that decision. It looks like, however, he's likely going to make the right decision in this situation. Okay, well, I think we're kind of at the end of our time. But thank you for calling us, and I hope you got. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I'm glad that you're a happy customer. That we're very, yeah, we're very authentic. Yeah. Best of luck and many blessings to you. Okay. Take care. All right. Bye bye.